Mute my Twitch page, send out all of the tweets, and oh, I almost forget. Still getting used to the whole Streamlabs and all that fun stuff. Get night bat or give me can't talk. All right, there we go. Okay, I think I'm finally set up, and it looks like, well, at least an ad's running on Twitch, so I'm assuming that everything's going all right. Hello everyone, this is Chris Ingerson, and it is June 29th, and this is the June 29th TextWest Devstream. Alright, so today we are going to be continuing on with our timeline stuff, particularly getting the wizard cutscene. I want to say finished, but I would be quite surprised if we get finished. I think the main focus for today is going to be getting the wizard to show up, or rather, getting his appearance finalized, I guess. I have an idea for what I want it to be. I will refresh my Twitch page because now my stream is frozen for me. But I have an idea, and it's going to be, and instead I think okay, I guess his, I don't, give me a second here. Oh no. Worrisome. I just reloaded the scene. Yeah, timeline seems to throw a lot of errors. As you can see, it's no longer just going to be a burst of particles and then letters used in the royal family tree for the letters sort of individually fly from beard. And I think his beard is going to be a little bit more of a spring almost, like he'll form the word wizard, go into their net final position. In any case, so the goal is to basically, and it's literally just the wizard. But what we'll probably end up doing is we're going to move this, because first things first. I think he's in a good spot here. I actually don't. I would like the player to be able to, and we can't have the wizard be in front of from king to stone. I've been wanting to do for a while letters to be different color, yellow to gray for the I, and finally for the K, gray at once. I feel like doing it this way will be flung off, and it's going to be a yellow G getting flung off. Shows a character basically turning to stone, and it's well, I'll just keep. Let's go ahead and continue on sort of setting. There's nothing really over here left here in like a giant painting. For that, these are actual paintings, unfortunately. And it was no names that start with B, like from our actual history. Schoppinger, the first books that were moved or printed. So a little bit of history lesson for you there. Haha. With my placements, I don't think I need to do anything extra, but fortunately all the names are already out, and I'm going to freak out this much. Refresh my page every 30 seconds. Twitter about it. In any case, on Tuesday we had a little bit of trouble figured out how to write custom tracks and make all of the or to derive from a completely different script, but that's how I got it to work. Started for us to actually be able to instead we can come over here to wizards. Any canvas, and specifically it's just that the items very obvious that the parent, the beard is below the chin of the wizard's face, and he sort of makes this chuckling motion, and the really weird stuff here. Oh no, I can't. That will not work. I'm going to have to basically, but for the actual runtime stuff, I'm going to have to individually create all of that. But man, Twitch. If it's just me, as in it's my internet connection that's causing these issues, or some days, I don't know why saying Twitch is so hard for me. How many drop frames do I have? I have 0 drop. Fine. It just occasionally has video glitches. In any case, so we're going to begin by, I'm just going to duplicate this body. Duplicate. And then I'm going to move this. Do I have anything? No. Good. Okay. Wanted to make sure. So I'm not actually animating any of this. I think that's all on the reader to our body here. And that's because everything with timeline needs to have an animator attached to it if we're going to actually hit it. Even if it doesn't use a controller or anything like that, it's still needed to actually store all those values. Wizard formation, I guess. All right. And we're actually going to get super weird. Let's get rid of the display track, I guess. Exclusively to form thing else. And that's because you can actually have timelines within timelines, and I'm hopeful that won't be a terrible thing. So, head clip. That's not actually what I want. Hello, Garrett. Although we're... by the way, let me know if the Twitch video is freaking out for you, because it's somewhat sketchy for me, and that makes me nervous. Modeling that. So, hold on. We're going to drag this into Wizard. Now, since this is going to be using animation, I actually do need to have this separation. I can't move because this has an E or an A. Wizard also has an A, and the way animations work in Unity is their base is going to get confused, and it's not going to know what to do. So, timeline, and let's see. We're going to have an animation fairly long. How long do we want everything to be? I'm going to say 1 letter per second is probably fine. W. I don't know how to tell it to keyframe. Surely there's a way to keyframe. And there's not. By the way, I forgot to ask. I'm sorry, Garrett. How are you today? So now we're going to go ahead and just manually position this stuff. And then paste this in. Pick this up. Let's see. Our W is going to be from William. Like we have this stuff. I do apologize. It's going to be a lot of... okay, let's go ahead and... let's see, what would the rotation, would this just be 90? 14.5. There we go. So we can get a better view of everything. And we're going to go right about here. We will also, I guess, bet I could keyframe font size. Okay. And now back to 60. And let's keyframe now goes back to 0. All right.